I get sick of feeling unsafe all the time, whereas a lot of men don't have that issue.
As a woman, it's just the amount of fear and the amount of bandwidth that I feel like it takes up. It's hard to even let your guard down.
America definitely has a problem with sexual violence. It seems to be just ingrained in the DNA of the country.
I definitely have like safety precautions if I'm walking alone.
I don't tie my hair up because that's an easy way for somebody to attack you and grab you by your ponytail.
If you're going out at night, you know, you want to have the buddy system.
Don't wear these clothes because it looks like you're asking for it.
This is just how it is. I have to be careful walking home alone at night, if I can walk home alone at night at all. And that's not because I did anything, it's because I am a woman.
I was sexually assaulted my freshman year of college.
I remember it happening, but being unconscious of what was really truly going on.
He started kissing me and I just kept shoving him, and then eventually pinned my hand down. He's a lot bigger than me.
And I was screaming and he didn't stop.
I fought him off, and I was terrified.
After that, he had this stupid smirk on his face and zipped up and walked away.
I was taught to think that that rape, you know, happens in a dark alleyway, like it is a violent crime, and like, you know, as long as you don't do that, you're fine.
Most people who report rape, in one way or another, it's from someone they actually knew.
I don't think everyone has the same definition.
Because you know when you're over the line. Getting close to the line is where it's blurry. That part is hard to define.
I would say anything done without the other person's explicit consent. And more than explicit consent, enthusiastic consent.
I don't think that it's a guarantee that men will be raised to recognize at all what sexual assault is.
I can think of at least 20 people who could conceivably accuse me of sexual harassment or even misconduct or assault. And were they to bring it up, I would not be able to deny that.
You know, looking back at what I had done, as opposed to what I thought I was doing, was I a monster?
Like, I feel like I wasn't taught, like I was sexually active before I started like learning about consent.
My first instinct was to go home and not think about it.
I mean, I just assumed that I was wrong, like no one would believe me.
I didn't even think that I could get, that there was any point to my saying anything. What was it gonna get me? The guy would just deny it.
People were always questioning the woman and why were you there? Well, what did you say to him? Well, how did it start?
I felt like it was my fault. I got drunk, you know?
That was the first place I went, where I went wrong, what could I have done to make it not happen? You know, why did I let this happen?
Humiliation, that we caused it, that it's our fault, that we're bad people because that happened to us.
It's something that takes over your life, and you never forget it. I'm 69 years old, and I still haven't forgotten it or been healed from it. You know, it's just something, it's a part of you.
That's crazy. Why? I didn't even know that was even a thing. That's crazy. 15 out of 16 walk free?
None of the men that did anything to me, there's never been any repercussions at all.
No, nothing happened to him. No.
More people are speaking out, so now it's like, oh, it's a problem. Yeah, it's been a problem, you know?
As women, we're all trying to like make the movement happen, but you know, when will men start being more accountable for the other men?
Why, I don't think a lot has changed. I mean, the women are talking about it, but the men are still raping us.
What has changed is that the hearts of women have changed. And more defiant and taking a place in our culture and our society.